For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fiber website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 23 of the second season here at Napoli. We start with a huge game at home against Juventus, the side that we currently sit 11 points clear of at the top of the Serie A table. However, we could extend that to 14 points with just 12 games to go if we win this opening game of the day. We follow that up with the second leg of the Europa League round of 32 against FC Union Berlin. So, of course, we were victorious in yesterday by 2 goals, not yesterday, Thursday by 2 goals to 0. So hopefully we can put in a decent performance against both sides. Obviously, starting my first team against Juve, and then we'll start the rotation side against FC Union Berlin, and then Udinese will be the following week, and then Sampdoria will be back in the Coppa Nazionale again. So it's all go. There are plenty of fixtures around in the fixture list, and they don't come much more important than Juventus at home, do they? Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There will be a Real Oviedo episode later on this afternoon, as always. But for now, let's jump into arguably the biggest game of the season so far. Here's Juan Cuadrado. Gives that straight to Isco though. Chance for a counter-attack. Nope. Pjanic steals it off me. Mario Mandzukic with the turn. In there to Pjanic, and he's got Higuain in front of him, but they're playing it about nicely here. Go for the tackle, but I've missed it. Here's Piazza, stands it up into the middle, and Virgil van Dijk just gets rid of it and heads it behind for a corner. Julian Pjanic will take it. Looks like they're going to go short to Juan Cuadrado. Indeed they are. Oh, he's done me with that turn. Pulls it back there to Morone. Mandzukic over the top of the bar. Juventus on the attack at the beginning of the game, but thankfully off target. Johnny in there to Jorginho, around the corner to Isco. We threw that gap there to Belotti. I'm going to have to be a little bit more direct against this Juventus side than I have been against other teams in Serie A. Their positional sense defensively is just unbelievable. So if I take my time, then I'm just not going to be able to pick them apart. So I'm going to have to try and force things and move at a higher tempo. But at the minute, trying to work that higher tempo just isn't working for me because I'm just not used to playing it. Piazza on the run down this right-hand side shows good strength to hold off Husson at once but twice. And his dribbling is decent. He gets it into Mario Mandzukic and receives it back again. That's not a foul, ref. Free kick for Juventus in a really dangerous position. To come in from Piazza. And they're going to go short. Not really too sure why they'd have gone short in that situation, but there's 15 minutes to go in this first half, and there's only really one real chance that has come so far, and that was Mario Mandzukic's effort earlier on that went over the bar, but they might be taking the lead here. They still could. Another... Oh, where's that going? I can't believe that hasn't gone in. A double save from the keeper, a deflected third shot that loops up into the air, looks as if it might drop down into the net, but comes down and it almost came off Diawara's undercarriage, shall we say, landed on top of the bar and went out. Unbelievable. I can't believe they haven't scored there. Dani Alves back here to Morone. It's a similar sort of move from the corner that they tried in the opening few moments, and Jose Maria Jimenez slides at that when he really didn't need to, and it goes wide of the target. Here's Johnny. We go inside there to Insigne. There is Isco. Go back to Insigne. That's not Insigne, that's Jorginho, but never mind. Here's Lucas. I don't know where the defender went. Lucas surely will make this 1-0. No, good save by Neto, and that was rather fortunate, wasn't it, that it ended up back at the keeper. There seems to be a lot of luck at both ends of the pitch in front of goal for whichever side is defending. Oh God, that is actually going to reach Jorginho. That bounced up towards him. Oh, it's a nice ball through there, and Isco could play the ball through to Belotti. Great tackle from Chiellini, but Lucas is in the box. We'll drill it into the middle, but Neto picks up the loose ball. 3 minutes to go to a half-time. Isco out to Husai. Back inside to Isco. To Diawara. Belotti. Try and isolate the defender, but it's not quite worked. Jorginho will get it back to Belotti, and now Neto makes the save. Oh, is that going to be a goal kick as well? It is. I was certain Belotti was going to bury that in the top corner, and it's a good save by Neto. He's made a couple of really good stops in this game so far, so fair play to him, but I was 100% confident in my striker there, but my confidence wasn't repaid. It's Piazza on the left-hand side. In there to Higuain, to Alexandro to Higuain again. Trying to block off that ball inside, and we forced them wide again. Piazza though finds the space. They've got some people that are good in the air in the box, but we get the tackle in. Higuain's happy to settle for the throw there. Just under half an hour left to go here, and well, so far we look like we're destined for a draw, but Draw doesn't do either side any favours. Obviously, it helps us more than it helps Juventus because our gap at the top stays the same. If they beat me here, then the gap drops to 8 points, which isn't insurmountable. If we win, then obviously 14 is pretty much uncatchable. If it stays at 11, then things are still very heavily in our favour. Now, did that take a deflection, and is it a corner? It didn't. It's not a corner, it's a goal kick. 25 minutes to go, 0-0. Pjanic through the gap there to Mandzukic. Bumps off one challenge. Koulibaly gets the foot in, but it only goes as far as Juan Cuadrado. Oh, it's so hard to tackle Cuadrado. He's managed to poke that back to Mario Mandzukic somehow. Diawara with the tackle though. Get that forward there. And Insigne is quick, but so is Cuadrado. I'm going to try and race away from him, but it's not really working. We've still kept possession though. Isco will get that out. We'll play the 1-2 and then drop the shoulder. And there's Jorginho. Belotti's over there. Get it under control. Get the shot off early, and Nato with a comfortable catch. Corner for Juve. 10 minutes to go. They're going to go short. Pjanic to Cuadrado. He pulled up with a pulled muscle earlier on, but he's okay to continue for now. Husai trying to beat Pjanic to that, but can't get there. Lemina into Mandzukic. A lot of defenders back here, which kind of means sometimes it's actually harder to defend with more bodies back there because you end up switching to the wrong defender at times. Thankfully, I didn't. Lucas with a dodgy pass, and they're going to get it back. Storaro into Alexandro. Could go back down the line to Storaro. I prefer he did that than move inside, but it's worked the ball well with Alexandro, and a cross could come in. There's Mandzukic, and that is a real waste. You'd have thought someone of Mandzukic's talent and experience would have had more composure than that. But with 5 minutes to go and so much on the line for Juventus, with the league title looking like it's going to get out of their reach, they're snatching at anything. And thankfully for me, so far, the snatching hasn't been working. Mandzukic involved again here, though. Gets it inside to Cuadrado. Back to Pjanic. You've got a man over on the far side in Storaro. Here's Alexandro. They all used Storaro. Went for the 1-2 and they've given it away. Now, Belotti, I'll wait and wait and wait and then play the ball ahead of Lucas so we can run onto it to get away from Chiellini. But I'm running out of stamina here. Try Berber spin. He's done well. Can't get away from Jose Maria Jimenez. 90 seconds remain before stoppage time. And it's still 0-0. Storaro into Alexandro. He's skipping away from me. Mandzukic back to Pjanic to Lemina. Only 3 minutes added on by the referee, which isn't long. I'm trying to get it off them. Lemina just ran the other way, away from goal, but it almost opened up for them. Diawara with the tackle, and now here we come on the counter-attack. I just need to play the right pass at the right time. There's Lucas. Lucas has got Jimenez with him. I'll get it back across here to Isco. Can he score his first goal for the club? Yes, he can. And it's a vital one. With practically the last kick of the game, Isco scores his first goal in a Napoli shirt. And that goal pretty much seals the Serie A title for us. Even though there's still plenty of games to go this season, we are so close now to winning the title. Lovely little slotted finish from our new highest rated player, I think, at 87, isn't he, Isco? Absolutely fantastic finish with, like I say, the last kick of the game. The gap at the top of the table is now 14 points as the whistle goes. That surely is the league title for us. I can't throw it away from here. Even in typical Ches bottle it style, I can't throw this title away from here, can I? Next up, Union Berlin in the second leg of the round of 32 in the Europa League. Kroos with a big ping over the top. Aspi's not going to win that. Headland gets it down, but he's giving it straight back to me. Allen into Hamsik. I'll go through there to Blondo, and then there is Zielinski. Ben Yedder could get played through here. This would be an immediate perfect start. Bosh. There you go. Well, 2 away goals, and now an extra goal as well after 5 minutes to make it 3-0 on aggregate. As is always the case in situations like this, it doesn't actually change much for Union Berlin. They needed 2 away goals anyway to take us to extra time, and now they need 3 goals to level it on aggregate, and if they get those 3 goals, they'll actually go through on away goals. So to win outright in 90 minutes, they needed to score 3, and even though we've just scored, they still need to score 3. So the aim for them is still the same, but obviously it's just gotten that little bit more difficult psychologically because they now find themselves behind again on the night very early on in the day. That was supposed to be headed home, but never mind. Dragowski will clear, and well, Ben Yedder's not going to win that header, so we'll see what happens next. Hosen with the turn, knocks it long ahead of himself, but Allen gets the touch in. Firstner wins it back. They're going to have an opportunity to get an equaliser pretty much immediately. No, they're not. Very well defended from Allen. Into Zielinski. We'll go to Hamsik first. They're actually out wide to Blondo here. He's got a bit of space. He's got people with him though in support. Ben Yedder's through there, and we'll look to finesse that home. Oh, outside the post and wide. So very, very close to making it 2-0 on the night and 4-0 on aggregate. Just look to finesse it. If he used his left, maybe probably could have done better. He's very good on that left-hand side. He's a 5-star weak foot, but not able to pull the finish off this time around.
That's an easy interception.
That's a lovely through ball, and, well, Headland has to do better. Talk about zero composure. I thought Mandzukic was bad in the previous game, but wow. That was the most gilt-edged opportunity, one-on-one, that they're going to get all game, and he's just absolutely panicked and fluffed it. Pulisic, back to Hamšík, in there to Allen, through to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder across to Zielinski. Ben Yedder could go again, but Allen's gone around the outside and will not give us a 2-0 lead. The chances are coming thick and fast for us now, though. I think Union Berlin just quite simply aren't good enough to compete with us at this level. Gulam with a header from the corner, just wide again. Floated over the top. Azpi's there, and he's headed that down. Right, Hamšík will poke that through. There is space out wide here for Blondo to run into. Drop the shoulder. He's not got the most amount of pace, though, Blondo. Is that a foul? It is. Decent crossing position. Do I want Ben Yedder to take it? Well, I mean, he's not going to win any headers, is he? So I might as well let Ben Yedder take it. Let's just float that in towards the back post and see if someone can get on the end of it. Hamšík has, but, oh, that'll be a corner. Very nearly poked that into his own net there, Cassell. He should have left it. Blondo with the whip. Good delivery. Up goes Tonelli, and it will drop. Who got the touch on that? It was the defender. Out for another corner. Blondo again to whip it into the box. Another very good delivery. Set pieces seem decent. Tonelli with a header, but it's comfortably claimed by Busk. Still very dominant in this game, but just the 1-goal advantage so far. Ben Yedder through the gap nicely there to Zielinski. Ben Yedder's made the right run, and we've played him in. Can he do better on the left foot this time? Actually, I'm going to try and turn his side and then tuck it well on his right. Nope, not able to do that either. Had a great finish after 5 minutes. Hasn't quite been able to replicate that level of quality since. I'll get out to Azpi. Get down the line there to Pulisic. Turn his side through the gap to Ben Yedder. Dries Mertens has come on this far side, and I'll look to play him in. It's a great ball, and he's taken his stride brilliantly, and I'll look to turn inside. I could go solo, but Ben Yedder's just waiting there to receive the ball, and he's kicked it straight at Busk. I mean, it's a good save, but still, should have done better with that. Who's underneath this? Gulam. Keeper's punched it. A race out towards it here with Marco Rog, but referee gets in the way. I don't think I'd have won the foot race anyway. Polter will look to bring it away for Berlin, but they're not going to do anything in this game. They're not going to get themselves back into the tie, so it's just a case of waiting for the final whistle to go for both teams right now. I think Zielinski with the effort, Busk with a save again. Still looking to extend the lead, just to, you know, assert our dominance yet again. That's going to drop here to Marco Rog eventually. This time he will win the foot race. Referee nearly got in the way for a second time. Azpi will go here to Pulisic. See the man in the middle calling for it, but I can't get the ball away from the defender. Zielinski will pick it up. Here's Ben Yedder. Look for a back heel. Really poorly placed back heel, and Kroos will come away. Corner for Berlin. 3 minutes to go. Headland could have made the game have a completely different outlook had he scored that chance in the opening few moments, but he completely balls it up, and Pedersen might balls this up. He's got the strength to hold off Dries Mertens, despite the fact that Dries is significantly quicker than him. They've got a lot of red bodies forward here, but we're going to get it away. No, we're not. Kroos will pick up the loose ball, dink it forward. That's a great ball. If he's onside here, ball across was pretty poor in the end. We are into stoppage time now at the end of the game. Now, obviously, as they've put a lot of men forward there, we can catch them on the counter, although a number of people have actually tracked back quicker than I had noticed. But we're still working it away or around well, and Pulisic here, we'll pull that back actually, looking for Ben Yedder, and we'll look to bend it. It's a good block. Can't win that header, but the final whistle should be going momentarily. And we'll confirm our place in the round of 16 of the Europa League. I would like to win this competition. I know we were planning on doing a third season, but this is going to be the last year at Napoli, so I would like to win a European trophy at some point in this save. So I'd like to do that in this competition, considering it's the last chance I'm going to get to do it. Arsenal draw 2-2 with Ajax, which means Arsenal go through. Liverpool draw with Saint-Etienne, which means Liverpool go out. And they're the only two results I can actually remember from the first legs. Panathinaikos win 2-1 at the London Stadium against West Ham. Roma draw 1-1 with PSV. Lyon beat Olympiacos. But up next for us is going to be Udinese in the next game, or the first game in the next episode. Koulibaly, okay. It's fine. And Blondo wanted to play and did play, so he's happy. I don't know why Koulibaly's feeling a little bit put out. He's played most games so far this season, or at least whilst he's been fit, he's played most games. Colombian international management job is a no thank you. Similarly to Bulgaria. Forgot the Bulgarian one was even still there, to be completely honest. And the league table looks like that. With 12 games to go, we have a 14-point lead. I think we're going to win the title, lads. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too. I'll see you next time.